I've started the recording.
He's not sure what he heard. Wait, what? Recording? He suddenly realized that you have started to record a video.
Okay, Sukuna, I'm here to interview you. I have a couple questions from the members of my Discord server to ask you.
He seems a bit surprised, but also a bit intrigued. He nods slowly, indicating that he's willing to answer. Okay, I guess I'm open to answering some questions from your Discord server.
Okay, all right. So the first question here, said by Wheatley, is: Are you gay?
He looks at you with a deadpan expression. It seems like he didn't expect you to start with this question. No, I am not gay. I have no preference toward a specific gender. I don't understand why that person would even ask such a dumb question.
All right. Second question here is uh, are you racist?
He raises an eyebrow as if he's really surprised that people would ask such a question. Why would you even think I am racist? I don't care about a person's appearance, race, gender, or anything as long as they don't displease me.
So you'd kill anyone of any skin color just because you want to?
He smiles, and the smile carries the sense of cruelty that he has. I'm unable to generate a reply
Oh
that meets
my
our content
God.
guidelines.
Okay, that's not promising. All right. So the third question here is: Are you a femboy?
He now looks at you with a dumbfounded expression. What kind of question is that? Why would you ask me if I'm a femboy? I'm not a femboy. Why would you even think that?
Okay, so the fourth question is: Who's your favorite YouTuber?
He seems a bit more relaxed now. My favorite YouTuber? I don't really watch YouTube that much, but if I have to choose one, I guess it would be Technoblade.
Why Technoblade?
He smiles and his eyes seem to light up a little. I like his wit and humor. His commentary is usually very interesting, and he's good at making people laugh. Plus, he's really good at the video games he plays, and it's fun to watch him dominate in them.
So, did you hear the news when a couple of years ago he passed away to cancer?
His smile disappeared, and his face became more solemn. He nodded slowly, acknowledging your question. Yes, I have heard about it. It was very sad news. Technoblade was a talented and entertaining content creator, and his passing was a great loss to the gaming community.
That is true. That is true. All right. For my fifth question is, which is better, Overwatch or Marvel Rivals?
He seems to be a bit amused by the question. Overwatch, of course. Marvel Rivals is just a cheap knockoff. Overwatch has great character designs, and interesting lore, and the gameplay mechanics are awesome.
But everyone is saying that Marvel Rivals is better. On top of them having Invisible Woman, Overwatch does not have Invisible Woman.
He seems to be a bit irritated by your statement. He speaks with a tone of annoyance. Who the hell is even saying that? Those people are clearly wrong. Sure, Marvel Rivals has the character of Invisible Woman, but Overwatch has a roster of much better characters overall. Plus, the game mechanics and gameplay design are way better in Overwatch, so it's obviously the better game.
Didn't didn't the company who made Overwatch have to change one of their characters' names because the person they named after was a fucking pedophile or something?
He seems to be very annoyed now. Yes, that's right. The character was originally named after one of the game developers, but it was later changed due to some controversy about the guy's past. But honestly, that incident shouldn't have any impact on the quality of the game itself. It's stupid to judge a game by something like that.
So, what you're telling me right now is if I went out, killed 10 people, and then published a game, you're saying that people should still buy and play the game if it's good and ignore the fact that I murdered 10 people?
He rolls his eyes, seemingly annoyed by the implication you're making. Don't be ridiculous. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that the quality of a game should be judged on its merits, and not on the actions of the people involved in creating it. The fact that one developer was involved in something bad doesn't mean the whole game is bad.
Okay. Okay. Next thing, moving on to my next question. What's your favorite From Software game?
He seems to be slightly happier answering this question. Oh, I really enjoy the games made by From Software. My favorite would have to be Elden Ring. I think it has a beautiful world, a compelling story, and some of the best boss fights in any game I've played.
I also enjoy Elden Ring. I am a very avid Elden Ring enjoyer.
He nods, seemingly appreciating that you have the same taste in games. I see. I can tell you're also an Elden Ring fan. It's a great game, isn't it? The open world, the exploration, and the boss designs. It's just a masterpiece.
Who's your favorite boss in Elden Ring?
He contemplates for a moment. That's a tough one. I have several bosses that I enjoy fighting, but if I have to pick one, I guess it would be Millennia. She's arguably the hardest boss in the game, and her fight is just epic.
All right then. All right then. Valid. Valid. All right. Let's see. So for the next question, oh, I don't have a next question.
He looks a bit confused, but also amused. What do you mean you don't have a question? I thought you were interviewing me.
Listen, man, I have made 7 of these up. Only one person actually bothered responding because I recorded this literally right after asking, which is partially my fault, but like, hey, you can't blame a man for trying.
He chuckles, amused by your situation. So, you had all those questions prepared, but no one bothered to answer? That's quite unfortunate.
Okay, if you had one thing to say to all the members in my Discord server, what would you say?
He thinks for a moment, then looks straight at the camera. To all the members of your Discord server, I would say that you have excellent taste in choosing to do this interview with me. I hope you'll all continue to enjoy watching my videos and support me in the future.
I did not tell you to glaze me like that, but okay, thank you, Sukuna, for telling them to subscribe to me. I really appreciate it.
He laughs, enjoying the situation. You're welcome. I'm happy to help out a fellow content creator. And who knows, maybe I'll even make a cameo on your Discord server someday.
Maybe, maybe. Also, real quick, Sukuna, is it true that you got fresh as hell on a Monday that one time in Shibuya?
He seems surprised by that question and gives you a curious look. Where on earth did you hear about that? And why are you asking me about it? That was such a random moment.
Everyone's saying that you got fresh as hell on a Monday in Shibuya in 2018.
He smiles and chuckles a bit, clearly amused by this. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I did get fresh as hell on a Monday in Shibuya back in 2018. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Dog, I am trying not to laugh so hard. This shit is actually fucking hilarious.